If the first legs weren't exciting enough, it's time for the second legs of the Champions League quarter-finals. Yes guys, welcome back to another video on the channel, and today, welcome to my Champions League quarter-final second leg predictions. Of course, this week we will find out the 4 teams that will go through to the last 4 of the Champions League as we go a step closer towards the Champions League final in Munich. But yeah, make sure to smash a like, subscribe, and let's get into the video. Okay then, and the first game is from Villa Park as Aston Villa take on Paris Saint-Germain. Of course, the French side are currently 3-1 up after the first leg at the Parc des Princes on Wednesday. To be fair, I thought first half defensively, I thought Villa played quite well in my opinion, but I think after Rodgers made it 1-0, you could tell PSG were like, you know what, we've had enough of this, and they just got into full flowing mode, and Villa just couldn't really lay a glove on them. I mean, all 3 of PSG's goals were absolutely unbelievable. I mean, the first goal, Desire Doué, absolutely brilliant curl into the top corner. The second goal from Kvaratskhelia, brilliant, and the third goal at the end from Mendes was a brilliant goal as well. I mean, it was 2-1, like literally near the end of the game. I think Villa would have taken a 2-1 lead. So I think Villa would have taken a 2-1 lead back to Villa Park, because Villa would have definitely backed themselves to try and turn the game around. But that goal from Mendes at the end, Villa needing to score at least 2 goals against this PSG team, who for me, I'm just gonna do a bit of a spoiler alert. I think PSG are going to win the Champions League, in my opinion. I think it's either going to be them or Barcelona, but for me, I think it will be PSG, in my opinion. But 2 goals against this PSG team, which is probably the best PSG team we've seen in a while, or ever you could say. Like, I just don't see where Villa come back from this, to be honest. I mean, obviously, I know it's a Villa part. The Villa fans will definitely be the 12th man. You know, they'll try and make the Villa Park loud. They'll try back the team, make PSG feel scared. But PSG has just got so much talent. Doué, Kvaratskhelia, Dembele, like Mendes, Donnarumma, Vitinha, Neves. They've got so much talent, PSG, and that's just why I think they'll win it this year. And I think they will finally end the curse of not winning the Champions League, because they've just got so much talent. They're such a good team to watch. Like, they're just unbelievable. They're actually so good. And yeah, in the end, for me, I think Aston Villa, it's been an incredible journey, but for me, Villa's journey in the Champions League is going to come to an end tonight. Paris Saint-Germain will advance to the semi-finals. So my score prediction for the second leg at Villa Park is Aston Villa 0, Paris Saint-Germain 3. Okay then, next game we have got Borussia Dortmund versus Barcelona. Now this tie is over. Barcelona 4-0 up after a fantastic first leg at the Estadio Olympic Stadium last week. I mean, I'm sorry to any Dortmund fans watching, but you guys have got absolutely no chance. I mean, I was watching Sky Sports News. I mean, I still currently am at the moment. And like the reporter said that Dortmund's manager said we still have a chance. I mean, they've got no chance. They're 4-0 down against Barcelona, who will probably go to the final. Whether they'll win it or not, I don't know. Obviously, I've already said PSG will win it. I still stand by that. But for me, I think there's absolutely no chance for Dortmund to come back, in my opinion. I mean, if they do, fair play. I mean, we all remember the last time in a 4-0 situation, Barcelona 2017. Of course, PSG won that first leg 4-0 against Barcelona. Second leg at the Nou Camp, Barcelona winning 6-1, and Barcelona going through. Dortmund kind of need to do that tonight, but I don't think it's going to happen. Barcelona they're just too good for me, aren't they? You know, got brilliant talent: Lewandowski, Yamal, Rafinha. They're too good for me. And Dortmund, it's been a bit disappointing really, because obviously last year Dortmund actually got to the final, and this year they got knocked out quite early in the DFB Pokal. You know, had a poor season in the Bundesliga. Probably going to get knocked out tonight, and it's just overall, it's been a poor season, to be honest. at Dortmund. But yeah, for me, I think Barcelona will win this game quite comfortably, in my opinion. So in the end, I'm going to go Dortmund 0, Barcelona 3. And now we move on to Wednesday's games. And the first game is Inter Milan versus Bayern Munich. Now, of course, this tie still in the balance, even though Inter are 2 on it. But Bayern definitely still in the tie. But I think it's going to be quite tough for Bayern, you know, behind in the tie, going to San Siro. It's going to be very, very tough. I mean, I thought Bayern were the better team, in my opinion. You know, Bayern had a lot of the ball, a lot of chances. But typical Inter, low block defending. I mean, we'll speak about another team. I'll probably do that in a minute. But, you know, Inter just sat back, defended well. And, yeah, I mean, it looks like the game is going to end 1-1. And then just completely out of nowhere, Fratesi scored and Inter won the game 2-1. I mean, to be fair, the first goal was a brilliant counter-attack. A great finish from Lautaro Martinez. I mean, Harry Kane, by the way, he missed an absolute sitter. When the ball came to him, pretty much an open goal and he missed. I don't know. That is not Harry Kane. And yeah, but like I said, it's going to be tough for Bayern. You know, they're 2-1 down, going to San Siro. And I mean, they got a bit of a frustrating result on the weekend. They drew 2-2 with Dortmund in Der Klassiker. I didn't watch the game, but apparently Bayern were very dominant in that game. And they were like 2-1 up as well, Bayern. And then obviously Dortmund scored and it ended 2-2. I think Inter got a comfortable win on the week. I think they beat Cagliari Inter on the weekend, but it's gonna be difficult for Bayern. You know, I know they have all these good attacking talent in Elise, Kane, all these players and that, but it's Inter, it's Simeone Inzaghi. It's like Atletico Madrid and Simeone. They just love to defend. They're very, very difficult to break down. They've probably got one of the best defences in Europe, Inter Milan, with Bastoni and Benjamin Pavard and Cherby, Sommer in goal, Di Marco and Dumfries and all these players. But yeah, it's going to be tough for Bayern. It's going to be very, very tough for Bayern Munich. And I mean, if they do go through, then fair play. But for me, I don't think it's going to happen. On the night, I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw. And on aggregate, that's 3-2 to Inter, I think. But yeah, I think Inter are going to go through into the semis. And the final game, then probably the best one till last, it is Real Madrid versus Arsenal. Now, of course, if you are new to the channel, I am a Tottenham fan. And I was absolutely fuming after last Tuesday. Because Arsenal, see, they won 3-0 in the first leg at the Emirates. 2 absolutely world-class free kicks from Declan Rice. I mean, the second one, probably a Puskas award goal. Unbelievable. And obviously, Marino scored. And Arsenal won 3-0. I mean, Arsenal completely deserved to win that game this time last week. I mean, they were absolutely unbelievable. It hates me to say that as a Tottenham fan, but Arsenal were absolutely unbelievable. And as for Real Madrid's sake, I mean, they were just terrible, Real Madrid. Mbappe ghosted, Bellingham ghosted. They were just absolutely all over the place, Real Madrid. But, you know, with the second leg being at the Bernabeu, if there is one team to come back, it's Real Madrid. It is Real Madrid. We've seen it done before. We saw it against Manchester City. We saw it against Chelsea. We saw it last season against Bayern Munich. We saw it against PSG a few years ago when Mbappe was there. Real Madrid are the kings of comebacks in the Champions League, especially at the Bernabeu. This time of year, Real Madrid comebacks, Champions League at the Bernabeu, near the latter stages. It's Real Madrid. Like I said, one team to do a comeback, it is Real Madrid. And I think everyone knows what Arsenal are going to do. Park the bus. They're going to do prime Jose Mourinho ball. And they're going to park the bus. They're going to have 11 men behind the ball. They're going to do what they did in the last 2 years at the Etihad. And they're going to park the bus. And we'll have to see. Will it work or not? I don't know. But we'll have to see, to be honest. But Real Madrid, mate, they need to lock in. I mean, I was listening to Jude Bellingham's press conference, and he was saying that everyone at the club believes they can turn it around, and like apparently the word one word apparently has been going around like the Real Madrid like team after that game, and the word is remontada. If you don't know what that means comeback in Spanish. Apparently that's the word that's been going around the whole Real Madrid camp. So everyone believes they can do it. I mean, literally after the first leg, you had Bellingham said they can come back, and Mbappe said they can come back, Vinicius Jr. said they can come back, Modric said they can come back. Like I said, if there's one team to do it, it's Real Madrid, because they've done it before. We saw it against Man City, saw it against Chelsea, saw it against Bayern, saw it against PSG. We've seen it time and time and time before. But also, it'll be quite difficult as well for Real Madrid, because in the history of this competition, Real Madrid have never scored a goal against Arsenal. And also, Arsenal are very good defensively. They're very, very good, even without Gabriel at the moment. I mean, they've done very well, even without Gabriel defensively. They're a hard team to break down, Arsenal. But like I said, if there's probably one team to break them down, it is Real Madrid, because of just the talent they've got up front, and Vinicius, and Mbappe, etc. But yeah, I mean, let's go on the score prediction now. Do I think Real Madrid will come back? Do I think they'll do? I hope they do, because I'm a Tottenham fan, and I cannot have Arsenal in a semi-final of the Champions League. I just cannot have it. It would be depressing if it happens. So I'm hoping Real Madrid come back. I'm hoping they win 4-0. I'm hoping Arsenal capitulate. But I don't think they will. I don't think Arsenal will capitulate. I mean, it'll be tough for them, because even as well, 90 minutes is a very, very long time at the Bernabeu. Trust me, teams like Chelsea, Man City have been there. Man City were 5-3 up on aggregate a few years ago in the 90th minute. In the 90th minute. And Real Madrid still went through. Man City were 2 goals ahead on aggregate in the 90th minute at the Bernabeu, and Real Madrid still went through. They still went through. But yeah, for me, I think Real Madrid are going to win. But it won't be enough to go through. On the night, I'm going to go 2-0 Real Madrid. And annoyingly, Arsenal to go through to the semi-finals of the Champions League. But to any Real Madrid fans watching this video, Hala Madrid. But yeah, anyway, thank you for watching this video. Smash a like, subscribe, put your predictions in the comments, and put in the comments as well, who's going to win the whole thing? I said PSG. Do you agree with me? Who knows? But yeah, see you soon. Goodbye. Stay tuned for Europa League on Thursday.